Good afternoon. I heard that this week is the final week of your first semester.
Yes.
How are the assignments?
I just finished the 2 projects, which they are all okay.
Yes.
I'm quite happy about it.
Oh, of course. So, how about your network project assignment?
We don't have network. We have MySQL, the
Oh,
database.
yes, database.
I just need to write a little more queries for task too. That's it.
I see. So everything will be ready for this. Do you guys have an exam? No, right?
No. Assignments.
Assignment, yeah, assignment is similar to just like exam. You have to do it on your own.
So are you gonna give us a assignment as well?
I'm thinking, because if it is too load for you guys, I think it's just a writing. I'm thinking now because I just know this week is. I just noticed that this week is the last week of your assignments.
Yes.
So maybe it's all right. I'm not giving you guys the assignments, just writing, because just writing in the classroom is fine, I guess.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get loss of load on my subject, because you guys have to focus on other subjects too. So how many subjects left to do assignment?
One more.
Just one more.
There's assignment. He hasn't given us the assignment yet. That's why.
Okay. Do you feel like you're interested in those things, what you're right now learning?
I'm interested in There's subject, the management information system.
Oh, yeah.
The business related one.
Yes. There is something that will be suitable for you, such as IT business.
Yes.
Because you don't like coding a lot, right?
No, coding is horrible. I don't want to think.
Yeah, the logic is the main thing. It seems like we just have, this is all of us. This is the whole class. I think Minda is, yeah, Minda is not in Yangon.
No, he's in Yangon.
Yes. Hello, so little. Hello, Solito. How's your assignments? How's the assignment going?
Hello, sir. I couldn't hear.
You couldn't hear me?
No, I just joined.
You just joined. Yes, I know. How's your assignments? I mean, not mine. I think you guys have lots of assignments to do, so that's why I don't want to give you guys. Maybe as it is the first semester, maybe the second semester. I think maybe since from the start of the second semester, we're gonna try to write some of the writing longer things, longer essays or longer article or something like that. I mean, other subjects. How's your other subjects assignments going? Valentin? Is everything all right there? Huh? ကိုပဲမင်းခန့်ကိုပြောတာမင်းခန့်ယူလင်ရောက်နေရလား
Oh.
English ကတော့ဒီချက် assignment မပေးတော့ပါဘူးဆိုကြကိုဘ assignment အနေနဲ့အများကြီးဆိုရင် load ဖြစ်နေမှာဆိုလို့နောက်တစ်ခါမှပဲပြီးတော့နော်
Hold.
Okay, so this is about the style. You know, we have a different writing style according to our the way we think or the way we think on something. We have a different writing style. So let's see a little bit about style. And sometimes, you know, yeah, even if we have the like our own style of writing, but we have to negotiate between whether it should be formal writing or informal writing. So if it is supposed to be formal writing, we have to take care of it. Sometimes like it's okay or that's okay. It is not the formal one. It's not much formal. So we have to change into, how can I say, formal way. So this is the lesson we're gonna learn about this, how to change the informal writing into formal writing. So this is the thing you have to do this one. That's why you have to, I think you have to write this time. There is no one correct style of academic writing, and the students should aim to develop their own voice. In general, it should attempt to be accurate, impersonal, and objective. For example, personal pronouns like I, idioms are used less than in other writing. So usually, especially in technological field and article, we don't use I so much. This unit gives some guidelines about the style. Okay, let's see this one. So this is the governor of the academic styles, and you will see some of the usages here. Okay, so we're gonna read this one and decide which one is the example of poor style. Poor style means informal way. They use informal way, but it is not supposed to be informal. When you see academic style, so academic style is always formal, right? And then you have to read this one and tell me which are the things, which are the sentences or the part of the word that has the poor style. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. Okay. Then you guys tell me which are the things that has the poor style.
They are.
At the third line,
Yes, guys.
third line, I. Fifth line, third line, I.
Third line. I. Okay.
And fifth line, I.
Fifth line.
Second to last.
Thank you. And is there anything else, guys?
He seems to be very lazy, so he cuts off things. As in like second line.
Second line.
There are lots of different theories, etc.
Yes.
And I feel like etc. is poor stuff.
Yes. Some of them are okay is also poor style because we don't use okay in short. Even if we want to say okay in written in writing, we use okay ay. But I think this time, as it is supposed to write formally, we have to change this okay. And is there anything else?
Some of them are acceptable.
Some of them are unacceptable. What is that?
Instead of okay.
Where?
I mean, replace the okay with acceptable.
Yes, yes. Acceptable. Yes. Okay. 给大家就第几样呢？ Some of the problem with the style of the paragraph can be analyzed. So this is giving you how to analyze those things. Okay, for example, how to make people work harder. We can use as motivation. Lots of people, this is fake. We have to give name, maybe people around age of blah, 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 like that. Last few years to the exact date. Okay, maybe if it is expression about the event or the result, there will be the date. We have to express the date exactly. Lots of different. So for this one, we have to, we don't use, it suggests that we shouldn't use lots of, etc. We have to avoid the etc. and so on. In order to construct the strong writing, we always avoid etc. and so on. I think, so we don't use I think, it is too personal. Okay, so it is too informal. When we think about this, it is too personal because this one, the old Chinese proverb. Do not quote the proverb or similar expression. Diနားမှာเนาะတချို့တော့တကယ်လို့ကိုက code တွေဘာတွေကိုပြန်ရေးတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အမြဲတမ်းဘာလုပ်ပေးရလဲဆိုရင် open inverted comma close inverted comma တွေထည့်ပေးတာเนาะ open inverted comma close inverted comma မှာဥပမာဆိုရှင်တခြားသူတယောက်ယောက်ရဲ့ပြောစကားပေါ့လားအဲ့လိုပြောစကားတွေဆိုလို့ရှင်လည်းတချို့ကအဲ့ထဲမှာထည့်ပေးရတယ်အဲ့တော့ तू က proverb ကိုပြောပြီးတော့ဘာလို့မထားဘူးလဲ quote လုပ်ထားအောင်နော်အဲ့တတိထားရမယ်ပြောရတော့တဲ့ so we increase the protection avoid rhetorical question ဒီလို rhetorical question မျိုးကိုရှောင်ရမယ်တဲ့ rhetorical question ဆိုတာဒီကျတော့သိပြီးသားမေးခွန်းကိုပြန်မိတာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါကတချို့နေရာမှာကျတော့တချို့နေရာမှာကျတော့ rhetorical question ကသုံးရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ကျတို့ဒီမှာ article တွေဘာတွေကိုရေးတဲ့အခါမှာသူကတော့ပုံစံမျိုးမျိုးရှိတာပေါ့နော်ဒီနေရာမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့သူကမသုံးခိုင်းဘူး academic writing မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ rhetorical questions ကိုမသုံးခိုင်းဘူးဒါပေမဲ့တချို့နေရာတွေမှာတချို့ article သုံးတဲ့ရေးတဲ့နေရာတွေမှာကျတော့သုံးလို့ရတယ် rhetorical question ကဒီမှာဆိုရင် is quite a avoid contractions contractions ဆိုတာဘာလဲတို့ချုပ်ပြီးရေးထားတာကိုပြောတာဒီနားဟာ is လို့ရေးထားတာ it is ဒီဟာကြတော့ I'll လို့ပြောထားတာခုနကနော်ဘာလဲထုံပြောရတာလေ too personal and informal personal နဲ့ informal အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်တော့ဒီမှာပြန်ပြီးရေးထားတာဖတ်ကြည့်ပါဦးကောက်ကိုဖတ်ကြည့်ပြီနော် Have you finished reading this one?
Yes.
Okay, then let's go to this. After we have finished this one, we're gonna practice some of the theory that is given here. There are no rules for academic style that apply to all situations. But we have no rule. As usual, it has no rule. But the guidelines it can help and develop the style of your own. So they may support to write in your own style or facts. Okay, you read it first time, and after that, I will explain it again. Okay, So there will be 4 tips to note. The first one is we don't use idiomatic or colloquial vocabulary such as kiss or boss. Okay, so usually boss is informal way of speak we use in speaking. It is informal, so we have to better use instead kids, instead of kids, we have to use children. Instead of boss, we have to use manager. In fact, boss here doesn't mean the boss who owns the company. Boss here means the person who is the superior or superior in an office. That is boss. Okay, like manager or general manager, you can say that. This is more way of formal. And next, use vocabulary accurately. There is the difference between the rule and law or weather and climate. So we have to use the vocabulary accurately about the rules and law. So it means, it is slightly different. They are talking about, of course, legal things we have to follow. But there is a different usage of English between rules and law. So we have to notice the usage and then use it correctly. Or next one, weather and climate. Okay, of course, weather and climate, even it is similar words, but it has the different usage. We have to know those things, and we have to use it accurately. That is the second tip. The third tip is be as precise as possible when dealing with facts or figures. Avoid the phrases such as about, 100, or hundreds of years ago. So we avoid the phrases which are very less precise, okay, which are less precise. And we have to change to if it is you have to use about or something like that in formal way, we should better change about to approximately. Okay, this is better. This is a better way. And next one, for conclusion, short tentative language, avoid the absolute statements such as unemployment causes crime. We should better say for conclusions, It is not, how can I say, not for sure, right? Sometimes unemployment can cause the crime, but it is not all the time. And you are writing about your opinion, so you have to be noticed that there is not 100% sure. So you have to take care of the way of the phrases you use. Here, you should better use unemployment may cause the crime, right? May cause. Or tend to cause. You can choose these things. Okay, so there will be four tips. First one is we have to avoid using idiomatic or colloquial vocabulary. And we have to use the vocabulary accurately. Notice of the use of English and the word you use. And next one is if you have to guess something, you have to write more from a way, such as instead of about, we should better use approximately. Instead of busy, you should better use fundamental. Instead of process, you should better use phenomenon, like that. So for conclusion, usually conclusions are talking about our personal ideas on the subject matter. So at the time, that it is not very sure thing to happen in the future. So we should better use with may or tends to. Okay, by doing so, your writing will be better. And you also have your own writing style, of course. And next one is about caution. We have to avoid adverbs that show the personal attitude. So avoid adverbs about, personal attitude, like luckily, remarkably, or surprisingly. Do not contract perform like tone can, or we have to use the contract. We cannot use the contraction. We have to use the full spelling. We don't use short form like instead of don't we have to use do not. Instead of can't we have to use cannot. Okay, so usually I told you guys that usually we use the passive more than active in the writing, but do not overuse it. Be careful. Do not use for every sentences. But with passive, it will be boring. This is about the passive, so I will just skip the part. Oh, where is it? Let me check. This is about the passive. Oh, okay, let's read a little bit. Okay, for introducing examples, we should better use such as, okay? So we shouldn't use like. For combinations, we use combination like things. We use factor, issue, or topic according to the situation you are writing. Instead of lots of, we should better use a significant or considerable number. We don't use lots of. We don't use thing. We use factor, issue, or topic. And okay, little or big. Instead of little or big, we use small and large. So for the get phrases, get better or get worse, we better say for get better, we say improve. For worse, we say deteriorate. For good and bad, we use the positive and negative. For example, you can say that the good point of this device, you have to say the positive things about or something like that. Okay. Hope you notice that. So you guys read these tips again by yourself. I hope you guys have the PDF file, right? Or else I will share from this chat. Chat guy share, I don't know. Go change this way. Also ခုနဟာလေးတစ်ခေါက်ပြန်ခုနဟာလေးတစ်ခေါက်ပြန်ဖတ်နော်
Yes.
Okay, I think you guys have finished. Now it's a practice. You see the sentences, underline the ismo of the best style and write them in a more suitable way. Oh, okay. So you write them in a more suitable way. Write down in your notebook or maybe in the digital notebook is fine. We're gonna do A to E firstly. A and E T, no? I'm say go on time, Okay. So you write down those things and by following the tips and suggestions given by the book and turn it into the formal way. There will be 10 sentences. And send it to me. You can write down on your notebook or digital, it's fine. If you guys are finished, send it to me, please. I think you are just working on maybe some number. It's fine. Take your time. အခန်းတော်တီချာနည်းနည်းပြင်ထားပေးရနော် A နဲ့ B no change have you finished?
Yes. Wait. I'll need to do two.
Okay, you are working on what letter? J, H.
Do I actually? No,
Oh.
I mean,
It's almost there.
yes.
For those who have finished number 4. Oh, sorry. For those who have finished the practice till J, please read number 4, avoiding repetition and redundancy.
After reading the which one?
4. Have you finished?
Yes.
Mm. 4 is okay. Then we're gonna you see this one. Okay, I will explain
Yes.
this one. I will explain a little bit. Do you understand this one? Repetition and redundancy.
Yes.
Okay, then it's all right then. So in order to avoid the repetition, like using vocabulary again and again, or the usage again and again, what should we do? What does the book suggest?
Use synonyms.
What does the book suggest?
Use synonym.
Yes, we have to use the synonyms. How about for reducing redundancy? What should we do?
Take out the same meaning once. Make it shorter.
Yes? Can you say again? Okay, you see this one, huh? Oh. Okay, mình cái它说chơi trò đi chịu nó. So what is redundancy? We have to like repeating the idea, okay? Because as we are discussing based on a topic, the idea could be similar or repeated. So we have to avoid the repeating the ideas. Just, okay, so let's see the example. Homeless is a global problem in the whole world. Homeless is a global problem. So we don't say in the whole world, we just writing in for the economic appreciation. Because if we put in the whole world, I think it is longer and then it is a little out of the boundary because maybe some places in the world, homeless is not the problem, such as the country which are rich, like Iceland or some sort of country. I think they will. This is not their problem. Like being homeless is not the problem because their country is rich and the government can support it well. So we should better use precisely. Okay, so you will see this passage, and what you have to do is remove all the repetition and the redundancy, and you have to rewrite where it is necessary. But when we say rewrite, you try to read it and then try to understand all the things. Okay, try to understand it. And later on, if you understand this, and you can edit this passage, okay, by removing the repetition and redundancy. So your rewriting passage cannot be deviate from what the original want to say. So please read the passage and then rewrite it. When not awali, now some sits and that been outside. Oh, do. People who work in the office can eat the restaurant such as Palada. Ravida.
ဟုတ်နောက်ကဟာမထည့်လိုက်တော့ဗဒန်းနဲ့ပြလို့
Okay. So when you read variance and slant.
okay
Okay, are you all right? Hello, Mika. Are you all right?
Yes, yes, I'm just my typing is really slow. That's all.
Yes, and you don't need to copy all the words here. You just only have to fit some of the words or phrases that are repeated and related. So Linton, are you alright? Hello, Zolinton, are you alright? Maybe he has maybe his connection has a problem. Oh, Kobe. Itu ada baru no biang tadi. Okay, DJ now. It's alright. Okay, we can be. So you guys read tip 5 varying sentence length. Please read this one. Sometimes, building up too many sentences instead of short sentence is dangerous and complicated. Okay, so here in the example, it is showing about the short sentence or too many short sentences and then long sentences. So it suggests that short sentences are clear and easy to read, just like car scrappage things have been introduced in many countries, but too many short sentences are monotonous. It means, it is, in fact, it is boring and it is very cliche. So when we see this one, it is too many simple sentences here, and it's really lost the reader attention sometimes. So too many short sentences is not good. But so for long sentences are interesting, but it is sometimes difficult to construct and read. Sometimes it is difficult to understand what the main point is, because it is very long. You will see that this is, there will be 4 lines here and then just 1 full stop. Like this. So in order to negotiate those things, you have to miss those things up. And you cannot use too many short sentences, but sometimes you have to use the short sentence. But you shouldn't use the very long sentences, and you have to put comma. So you have to put full stop in where it is necessary, because too long sentences are difficult to construct and difficult to understand by the reader. So what is the effective writing? Mixture, as I tell you, mixture of short sentences and the long sentence. So usually we use short sentence to introduce the topic, okay? Here, it use short sentence and then a little longer. This one is a little longer sentence, and this one is a little longer sentence. So we usually use, in order to introduce the topic, we usually use the short sentence. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys, this is homework, very rare one. So you guys do this homework and submit it to me. And this one too. That what you have to do is just to divide into the shorter ones, okay? Just to divide it. So you can put, maybe you screenshot it and you can put some added full stop or something like that, and you can send it to me, it's all right. And for this one too, okay? So these two passages are for your homework. And that's all about today. Thank you very much for today.
Gotcha.
Bye-bye.